How should investors read this divergence? SIP again, at a record high level, beyond the 2,000 crores. This data, is it telling us that market is still firmly in a risk-on phase and investors' risk appetite has actually gone up?
Kavita, good evening. So yes, the numbers that have come in clearly are indicating that investors have matured and they are not panicking, looking or listening about the global geopolitical news, but in fact, they are looking at fundamentals, they're looking at the domestic numbers and have used this as an opportunity. In fact, if I just break this up into seeing the overall lump sum flows that have lump sum plus SIP flows that have come in, uh, if I just talk about active funds, it's 40,000 crores, significantly higher than what we've seen in the previous few months. And if I look at active plus passive, closer to a 60,000 crores of number, that's indicating that whether it's retail, HNI, all of them have, seen probably some amount of shift from debt to equity or built up their equity portfolios. Now, if I talk about specifically the SIP flows, which are again at all-time highs, we are looking at 32,000 crores of number over there. I would say this number, any which ways, has been consistently growing by an average of 400, 500 crores on a monthly basis. Of course, there have been few months where this trend was not followed. But if I compare it from Jan to March, of course, Feb was also a month with lesser number of days, so we saw lesser SIP numbers. But this trending increase is not surprising to me. I would not be surprised if, starting April, May, June, we see these SIP numbers inching up slightly because yes, good valuations, good domestic fundamentals, retail is also making the most of this opportunity.